to the Unix Backbencher. In today's session, we are going to learn about the concept called objective version. So, what is the objective version in the Google Cloud and how we are using into the real time? So, before going to the channel, and please subscribe my channel, and it will helpful for my future. So, let me move to that. Okay, so before going into that, let me introduce myself. Myself, Pavan Kumar. I have 13 years of experience into the IT. I'm taking care of the IT infrastructure, working as IT infrastructure manager, hands-on experience on Linux, Unix. I used to take care of the Azure, GCP, VMware trainings also. So if anyone having the interest to learn the courses, or if you want to go with the real-time exposure, please do ping me. Otherwise, you can send me and register in my channel also. So there is a special offer is going on 6,999 only. You will get the real time exposure with a good support of things. So let me move to that. These are the some of the links and the videos. It will helpful to understand what exactly the session, how we can understand demo of the things. Okay. So today our agenda is that. Okay, so by end of this one, you are going to understand that what is the versioning, why we are using the versioning. Okay, how we need to enable it, what are the advantages of the versioning, what are the scenarios we are using this one. So versioning is one of the major object when you are using to the any cloud technology, whether it's Azure, ACP, or AWS, or whatever it may be, because this is a part of major activity into the disaster recovery. Let me move to the in-depth of the objective versioning in GCP. So in Google Cloud Platform, the objective version refer to the ability to keep the multiple versions into the object. Okay, cloud storage bucket. When the enable versioning allow you to store the previous versions of the object whenever it is a modified or overwritten. This ensure that you can retrieve and restore the old version of the thing. So whenever it will be useful for the scenarios like a backup, disaster recovery, and auditing. So the concept is very simple. Okay, the conclusion of everything is that versioning is one of the major concept, especially we are using into the backup, disaster recovery, and auditing purpose. And what exactly it will do, it will store the historical information of the data also. For example, there is one data is there, and there is a new version of the data will come that. So previous version, without deleting, it is holding the previous version also for the future purpose. So this will be helpful whenever the data loss is happening and whenever the backup is there, we can perform these kind of the activities a specific reason. Okay, understood. So let me move to that. So the view will be like this. You can see that the objective versioning for the versioning control and the retention for the compliance purpose. We are going in depth of this one. Let me move. So you can see that, okay, there is one option is there that how many versions we can keep it, and what is the expiration non-current version of the order, means how many days you can keep it. So the thing is that no, yeah, we have option that since simply we are enabling and we are storing the data, that is not a good practice. Okay, because the thing is that everything will be cost effective. When you are storing the data will be the capacity based on the capacity based on the data is going to be loaded. It will make you the more problematic some portion of the time. So that is the reason what the people will do that. So store the first 3 days or first 3 months, first 10 days, or kind of there is some kind of end time will be there. So beyond that one, they are deleting the data. So this will help you to reduce the cost effective instead of loading into the burden of data. Okay, so this is a view of the versioning, how the view will be there into the nothing but version level, how we can perform the thing. Let me move to the some of the practicals also with a small demo. Okay, the scenario demo is that let we again we are creating the bucket. Obviously, we need to have the bucket for the versioning, whether that would be into the one or multi regions, anything that would be fine. Perform the add, delete, and modify operations on the bucket. Okay, upload the data into the buckets and perform the objective versioning like a workaround if anything nothing but let me perform the some of the practicals. Okay, so before stepping into that one, let me move to the practicals. So this is a GCP overview. Okay, so let me try for bucket. I clicked on the bucket. You can see that there is already one demo is there. Okay, so let me I'm creating the new one. Create. Okay, there is a new one version demo 2. I named as okay. Then you can see that we have option as I discussed. If you can see my previous videos, you can see that multi-region, dual region. We have an in-depth analysis. Okay, right now I'm going with single region only. Okay, I don't want to be go with multi-region. That is my requirement. Okay, so let me go with in-depth out that. You can see that right now we are going with a standard only. This one also we discuss more. Okay, in depth in previous options and all. Okay, let me continue. So you can see that choose access control. You can see that uniform and fine grade. This one also we explained very well in previous videos. Please go through that. So this is the one uniform object. Okay, so protection. You can see that when you're coming to the data protection, there is one option is there called object version. So if you need the service of the object version, so we need to enable this one. And here we can see the two options. So one is that maximum number of the version, how many versions we can keep it. For example, I'm placing the three, and there is a one option called how many days I can keep it. For example, I'm placing the 7 days backup. Okay, so right now I'm not doing anything much. So I'm just creating the bucket. So if you can see that, okay, let me go to the overview. Buckets. You can see that there is a two buckets are created. This is the one bucket I created right now. Okay. So for this, let me do the some of the practicals. Let me create a one file, version 2 demo. Okay. Like simply I created one of the text file. Let me upload the file. Upload the file. So this is the file I created. Okay. So I'm simply uploading the file. So the data is uploaded. Let me click on that. You can see that what exactly the data it is. You can see that the data is that day one sample data. Is that the same thing we have done, right? Day one, same data. Okay. So we'll do the some of the practicals here. You can see here version history. Okay. So there is some version history of version 2 demo. Okay. Nothing but there is a some information is already have the backup. Okay. We'll go in deeper later. So right now I'm going to perform some of the additional activities. For example, I added this new data in next minute. Okay, so let me refresh, upload a file. You can see here there is a two options we came here. One is that override the object. Second one is that exclude the object from the upload. Nothing but don't go for the upload. No, no, right now the thing is that I have the latest data. That is the latest version of the information. I need to go for the upload. Yes, if you not if you want means we can go for the check of this one means future also you can go for the upload. Continue uploading. So I'm planning for the new uploading of the data. So you can see that the data is successfully uploaded. Okay. So let me try this one. What exactly the data is consisting of. You can see that data one will be updated with the day one and day two. Okay, so earlier it was the day one, right now it is uploaded with the day one and day two. Okay, it is having the latest data. You can see here earlier it was having the only one entry, but right now there is some kind of one more entry also there. What is this? Download. You can see that this is the first time we uploaded, right? The data it is archived, nothing but taken as a backup. Okay, for example, if you want to make this one as active means just click on restore. So the current version will going to be vanish and the new version will going to be come up. Okay, let me do one more practical here. For example, due to some mistake, okay, so I deleted the data. Due to some mistake, I deleted the data. So now you can see that right now I lost the data. I don't have the any data into the my bucket. So what is the next course of action? Nothing but you are working on something, you lost the data. We need to have the data, right? Then what we need to do it, okay, upload the files. We are not uploading the file again. So what we are doing, other services, we can see what exactly the things are there. Okay, data into that one. Okay, you can see here configurations. This version demo, right? Okay, objects. Okay, the life cycle. You can see here. If you come here, live non-occurrent object or soft delete. You need to select this one. Okay, so what is this? Okay, you can see that here two non-current versions means there is a two types of the data is there which is having the in backup. So earlier we done right two times we modified. So just if you want to know that which is the latest one, you can see the data also with the timestamp. By that we can understand. But still, just I want to know that what is the information. So right now the data is archived. Okay, so that is the reason probably it is not opening. Okay, let me for example, I want to store the data of this timestamp. What is the latest one? Just restore. I click on the restore. You can see that this one become the live one. Okay, so just again I need to validate what is my data. So the data is came back. You can click here. What is data is that, right? So you understand, right? So what is a version control? The version control is a very useful when you are performing the DR activities, when you are performing any kind of the backup activities, any kind of the operational activities. This will be very useful. Since we taken the only two lines of the code, probably you are not understanding this. Is this that much of the problematic, or this is a very important? For example, just think of that you are holding the some financial kind. For example, SBA, ICICI, something they're having a lot of the transactions day wise every second wise 1 second the data is lost also they're going to be make into a lot of the issue in that scenario it's a very important. Okay, so this is a one small example of the versioning. For more videos please subscribe my channel, and for any queries and anything please reach out to me at any time. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.